The fact that we didn't get a solo Batfleck movie is a crime against humanity. This is the most badass looking live action Batman we've ever gotten and probably will ever get. Just look at that. Just in case you forgot how awesome Ben Affleck looked as Batman, here it is one more time. Oh, and did you also forget what the movie that he was supposedly going to get was going to be about? Because I didn't. It was going to be Ben Affleck Batman versus Joe Manganiello freaking Deathstroke. Yeah, we only saw him briefly at the end of the Whedon cut of Justice League and then again briefly at the end of the Snyder cut of Justice League, but this looks badass. He probably would have killed the role, and we already know Batfleck, right? Freaking the most brutal live action Batman to date. This would have been everything, potentially. Dude, this Deathstroke armor goes so hard. Easily the best looking live action Deathstroke, because we also got the CW Deathstroke from the ArrowVerse and the Titans Deathstroke, but this one right here clears. But we're probably never gonna see it unless if WB does get sold to Paramount or Netflix, they may revive the SnyderVerse, which I know a lot of people are hoping for, but I'm only hoping for that if they'll keep James Gunn in the DCU in play. I'll take this as Elseworlds, but I don't want this over the James Gunn stuff. Although it might...
chat, I'm not trying to disrespect Aris here. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Aris, if you've seen my videos, I'm sure you have. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not. And I had to pause the video. I could not stomach it anymore. I am currently fasting right now, or else I probably would have made a mess of things, because this world-breaking, gold medal winning glazing, I'm telling you, how this is allowed on Instagram, I have no idea. Like, I get it that Instagram, they have kind of loosened up a little bit. They're allowing more risque stuff now. If you've scrolled, there's some stuff on there, and they're like, wait a minute. How is this even allowed on this platform? But evidently so. They're allowing it all now. I'm telling you, there should be a paywall for this, Aris. There really should be. I'm sure there's some freaks out there that want to see this world-breaking glazing. But we don't. We don't. Because I honestly, and this is what tells me that this 100% is some sort of job on behalf of James Gunn. Because the entire video, he's just saying how awesome the SnyderVerse is. That's what it is, chat. The entire video, he's saying how awesome the SnyderVerse is. How this is the most badass Batman we're ever going to get. And how Snyder's vision of a Batman movie where Batman goes head to head with Deathstroke, because that's what we're going to get if the Snyderverse returns, which it is. He's saying all this. He's saying that this is going to be amazing. This is great. But then he finishes off the video by saying that he will not sacrifice this, right? He won't sacrifice Beta Man. He won't sacrifice this freak James Gunn's DCU. I'm telling you right now, and I don't think I'm wrong in saying this, chat, I would give up everything and anything James Gunn has planned for this right here. This right here. Anything. I don't care what it is. I would go as far as say, erase Guardians of the Galaxy from the history books, right? Just erase it if it meant we're going to get a Ben Affleck Batman movie versus Deathstroke. And I don't think I'm wrong in saying that. I don't think I am. Yeah, I will pray for Aris. I really will. I think that some things are more important in life than a buck. I think self-respect is worth a lot, chat. I really do. I think that he needs to reevaluate his choices, because we're past just being a fan of the Superman movie. We're past that. Right? We're past. I get he said this in the past. This is his favorite Superman ever. He said this, and I'm going to hold him accountable, because once the SnyderVerse returns, we don't want you, Aris. I'm sorry, we don't. I take that back. I'm all for forgiveness. I am willing to forgive Aris, and he will. He'll come back. He's just right now, he's playing ball right now. That's what Aris is doing. You see, Aris, he's in a different level as a YouTube, as a content creator. He's in this world now where he's granted access to these movie studios and he has to do what he has to do. I get it. I understand. I don't agree with it. I don't respect it. But I understand. I really do. I think that whenever he makes one of these videos where he's reacting to anything Snyder, he's doing it out of passion. He's doing it because he actually loves this stuff. How can you not? If you're a DC fan, how can you not love the SnyderVerse? But at the end of every video, if you've noticed, he kind of has to self-correct. He kind of has to like, okay, I have to add in here that I'm still a fan of James Gunn, or else they're going to be mad. That's what it is. If we're being honest, chat, that's what it is. And honestly, the SnyderVerse returning is going to be a sigh of relief for Aris. I think it is, because no longer are you going to have to lie to the people. Because that's what he's doing. He's lying to the fans. All because you have to play ball. You have to. You know, when you're dealing with these lizards in Hollywood and you want to be invited to the premieres, you want to be invited to do interviews, to react, to do all these things, to be granted access, you have to do the job. You have to. And I'm sure that was like a discussion maybe he's had with his team. It's like, listen, I can't stop reacting to the SnyderVerse returning. You know, it's news. I have to cover it. If not, you know, I'm not going to get any views. And they're like, okay, fine, you can do that, Aris. But at the end of every video, make sure you let them know that you will not sacrifice James Gunn's vision, right? You won't sacrifice Beta Man, right? You won't sacrifice this joke right here. I hate this, chat. I know I've said this before, but I see this costume and I hate it. I really do. I mean, you know, I can make an entire series of videos where I just shit on this costume. You know, man, this is what we had, man. And this is what we will have.
Might be worth it for a solo Batfleck movie. This just goes so damn hard. What do you guys think? Do you...
Okay, so he finishes the video by saying it might be worth it for a solo Batman movie. Okay, see, I have hope. I have hope for Aris. I really do, chat. I have hope. I think I'm going to pray for him. I really am. I'm a fan. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.